Today I am decluttering and organizing the area in my under sink bathroom cabinet area. I purchased this makeup organizer off of Amazon. I wanted something that I could easily close up all my makeup in and just place it underneath the cabinet under the sink. So I know this makeup organizer is kind of large, but it's exactly what I was needing. I needed a lot of space and I wanted to be able to close it all up and just shove it under the sink. And this one is good because I can also travel with it as well. So I got this one off of Amazon and I'm just gonna take all my makeup, and I have it currently on a Lazy Susan. It's a clear Lazy Susan plastic type organizer. Initially, several years ago, I purchased this and I thought it would be a great idea. I thought I could just pile up all my makeup, skincare products onto this clear plastic Lazy Susan, and that would help organize the counter. But for whatever reason, that was short-lived. It was not the case, and it just seems to make the countertop seem even more cluttered. So now my goal is to kind of get everything into this makeup organizer, put that under my sink, and I'm going to declutter and try to declutter down to only the things that I absolutely use. Now you will see at the end of this video that I'm not able to completely declutter everything, but that's okay. I do my best, and I just have some full bottles of things that I just cannot bring myself to put in the trash, and I don't think they would be great items to donate. So I am gonna makeshift, and I'm gonna find a place for them. So even though I don't technically declutter them, I do make space for them as well. So right now I am just taking everything off one by one of that clear Lazy Susan. I'm wiping it down and I'm gonna put it into this makeup organizer. This makeup organizer I purchased off of Amazon, like I said. It is very nice, it's very spacious, and I love that it kind of opens like a fishing tackle box. And then I can just close it back up. It latches into separate places on top. And then my plan is to store it under the cabinet there under my sink. So you know how plans go. I am open to, change course if something else, or if this doesn't work and something else seems that it may work better. I am open-minded, so I will say that I'm not completely closed-minded. This is a fluid situation. My main concern is I have a plan. I'm trying to get it done. It's not like a plan down to the T, but it's a plan enough to the T that I can see it through and get it done and make myself feel better that the under sink area will be nice and organized. So that's what I'm doing in this video so far. I'm gonna talk along with you and kind of tell you my strategy as I declutter and organize everything. I am so glad that you are here. My name is Mary Lou. I am a mother, and obviously I'm a woman, but I'm a mother. I enjoy making lifestyle motherhood content. I have 3 small children. I enjoy making these videos because it encourages me to encourage you. I found that I was coming to YouTube looking for encouragement to anybody else that was doing life, doing motherhood, and maybe feeling alone, and I was just looking for somebody to justify the feelings that I was having. And I found encouragement in watching other moms. So I thought, I have something to say as well, and so that's what I'm doing. My say is, and my purpose is to encourage you, hopefully in life and everyday daily tasks, that you are not alone, that there are other people in this community that are right here with you, and we have messy bathroom countertops and messy bathroom under sink cabinet areas that need to be cleaned and organized. It's not all glamorous, and that's what it is, and that's okay. So hopefully you will find encouragement and motivation in this video. Let's get right into it. I am going to start by taking out everything in this under sink bathroom cabinet area. And as I'm doing it, I am kind of trying to process, okay, what do I use all the time? What have I not used in a very long time? And do those things that I haven't used in a very long time, do I foresee myself using that ever again? And because there I will try hair products and I will not like the hair product after, there will be something wrong with it, and there are a few things like that. So I got these containers off of the Container Store, and I think I like that they're clear, so I will be able to see everything that's in there. So if I have to stack some things that I'll still be able to see it on the bottom. And then they're relatively slimline, so I should be able to get them under the piping area, but I'm just going to wipe them down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm prioritizing the things that I use all the time, or I know that I will use again, and I'm going to put those in the bin. So I like to try to buy in bulk if it's things that I know I'm going to use up. So I have quite a few of the nail enamel dryer spray, and that's because I use that all the time. I do my own toenails, so the polish, I like to use that for the polish, so it's a nice quick dry and I don't have to wait forever. So I know I'm going to use those again, so those will get placed in there. The hair products that I know, like, and love, like this Bedhead Hardhead hairspray. Now this Tresemme hairspray that's in the black, I end up realizing that I don't use it, but I have 2 full bottles of it. I don't like it. I didn't love it when I bought it, and so, but I have a hard time convincing myself it's okay to throw it away. I don't know that would be an appropriate donation item, so I'm not sure about that, but they're 2 full bottles. So what like I said in the beginning, what I'm going to do is I do find space for it, so I'm not going to throw it away. I am going to keep it, because sometimes I do run out of hairspray and I need something quick and in a pinch, and I will use what I have even if I don't like it, if I'm in a pinch and have absolutely nothing. So with the Tresemme hairspray, I am going to keep it because I'm going to use it in a pinch, but there are a few other hair items that I have a hard time throwing away, because like I said, if I just don't get to the store to repurchase what I love to use, then I will use some stuff I don't love if I just absolutely need something. So there are some items that I keep, but there are some that I throw away. So that's just kind of what I'm doing here. I'm also going to wipe everything out and wipe the floor down. Anything I see, since I'm close to the ground and I can, all the dirt seems to come alive when I'm down low. So as I see it, I'm going to wipe it up, and we're just going to do that. So, and I'm trying to clean off the countertop too, because my goal is to not have a cluttered countertop or a cluttered under sink cabinet area. So we'll see. That's the goal. For now, I'm doing a great job, and like I said, I'm just doing my best. That's kind of my focus on any of these tasks, is just to do my best. I pull everything out and I'm trying to fit everything back into the area, and I just realized that I am gonna have to declutter some things because I feel like I do a pretty good job at only keeping on hand what I actually use, but I realize that I'm gonna have to part with some things, and that's when I make a space in my closet area, which is right next to this bathroom, that I make space for the items that I can't part with, but I don't necessarily use all the time. So I do have to kind of reevaluate, tell myself some stuff is going to have to go either into the trash or into the closet, and so I have to make some tough decisions, and that's okay. I make them, and you'll see here in a minute in the closet area just in fact how I remedy the fact that I've got too much stuff. At the same time that I'm decluttering items, I am trying to keep in mind that basically 1/2 of this under sink area is going to have to be saved for my new makeup organizer, because the idea is that I can just pull it out, pop it up, pop it open on the countertop, use the makeup, and then pop it closed and put it back underneath the cabinet. So I'm trying to keep that in mind, and that's when I decide to do it on the right side, and you'll see I'm just kind of wiping everything down, and then I will make that space available for the makeup organizer. Right here, I don't even know why I tried to put it on the left side. I already knew it was not gonna work with the hardware underneath, so I quickly remember why I had initially went for the right side, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. So I put it on the right side where I had always intended for it to go. And I love how this space, I am going to take some more measurements to see if I can purchase anything additional, because as you can see, there is some space available that I could use. So I'm going to keep those measurements and maybe purchase something in the future to help with these last little items that don't have a container, like my sunscreen, lotion, deodorant, and items like that. But I think it turned out great. Let's move on to my closet, because this is all the stuff that I still have to make space for. So as I move on to my closet, I know my closet has plenty of available storage space. It's just up to me and my brain to come up with a way to maximize that storage. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to use one of these shelves, and some of these clothes are getting in my way. So I'm going to get them out of the way, and I'm just going to make some space available on these shelves, kind of maybe tidy it up a little bit, put stuff where it should be anyways, and I'm going to use the half of that shelf to place items that I can't part with and that I'm not going to donate or throw away. So I'm just going to kind of wipe down all of this stuff. It has so much dust on it. It's been under my sink for a long time. untouched, unmoved. So I'm going to kind of wipe it all down before I put it in these bins to be placed in my closet. So I think it turns out great. I get to throw some stuff away, and at the same time that I'm trying to declutter and organize, I'm also trying to do some cleaning as well. So I get the vacuum out, any kind of dust and hair that has accumulated while I've been doing this, I am trying to vacuum up. And then I do move on to my nail polish, because my nail polish is in complete disarray, and so I'm gonna take all of the nail polish out of its box. I'm gonna wipe down the box, and I'm gonna wipe down the nail polish and the nail polish organizer, and then you'll see that I throw away some of the things that I haven't used in a really long time. So that feels good to have that done as well. so good to have that under sink cabinet area organized, decluttered, cleaned. It feels so good to have my nail polish cleaned and organized as well. I think under the sink area and the little space I cleared out in the closet turned out perfect. Like I always say, I did my best, and I'm just going to be happy with that and feel encouraged with that. But while I was taking away some of the clothes earlier, it reminded me that this pile of clothes that I have hanging that I kind of took off to get out of my way, I need to list on eBay. So I will take my kids' clothes that they have outgrown, or their shoes, or really any item around the house that I feel like can be resold on eBay. I will try to do that, and I'm going to show you how I do that here. This is footage of me. I take pictures with my phone, and I just lay them right there on my floor. I don't do anything special. I just try to make sure I will steam out the wrinkles in the clothes and to get them presentable and try to make them look their best. And then I just lay them right on my floor, take photos, measurements. It's super easy, and then I upload and list it to eBay, and then I will package them in a plastic bag, and I will store them in my closet. And that's just an extra way I can make a little extra money as a stay-at-home mom and make a contribution to my family income. I hope you found this video encouraging, motivating. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye.